The train moved steadily through the snowy mountains. Outside the window, white peaks touched the clouds, while sunlight painted golden reflections across frozen slopes. Below, emerald green valleys stretched endlessly. Crystal clear rivers danced through the landscape like silver ribbons. Inside one of the train cabins sat an old man by the window. His silver hair reflected the morning light. His face carried the marks of time, but his eyes still sparkled with wisdom. Across from him sat a group of young travelers, students, dreamers, and professionals, each absorbed in their phones, scrolling endlessly. The old man smiled gently. Then he spoke. "May I tell you something?" The young people looked up. And thus began a journey that none of them would ever forget. The old man pointed toward the mountains. "Look outside." Everyone turned toward the window. "Do you see those mountains?" They nodded. Yesterday, those mountains were covered by clouds. Today, they stand clear and beautiful. Tomorrow, perhaps they will disappear behind a storm again. He paused. Life is exactly the same. We spend most of our lives waiting for tomorrow. I'll be happy tomorrow. I'll start my dream tomorrow. I'll tell my family I love them tomorrow. But tomorrow is the greatest illusion humanity has ever believed. The train entered a tunnel. For a moment, everything went dark. Then the sunlight returned. "Did you notice that?" he asked. One second there was light. The next second, darkness. Life changes that quickly. The train crossed a bridge above a rushing river. The old man pointed toward the water. "Watch the river carefully." The young travelers leaned closer to the glass. The river never stops. It doesn't wait. It doesn't go backward. It flows. Every second that passes becomes part of history. He smiled. Your life is exactly like that river. Every minute spent worrying about yesterday is gone. Every minute spent waiting for tomorrow is lost. The only place where life exists is right now. When I was your age, I thought I had unlimited time. I postponed adventures. I postponed conversations. I postponed happiness. I believed there would always be another chance. His voice became softer. Then, one day I realized years had disappeared. The train climbed higher into the mountains. Snow sparkled like diamonds beneath the sun. The old man looked out the window. When snow falls, it looks permanent, but eventually it melts. The strongest winter always ends. The tallest mountain changes. The greatest empires fade. Everything changes. He turned toward the young travelers. So why do we act as though we have forever? The cabin fell silent. If today is beautiful, enjoy it. If today is difficult, learn from it. If today is ordinary, appreciate it. Because one day you will look back and realize that the ordinary moments were the most extraordinary moments of all. The young travelers listened carefully now. Their phones rested quietly on the table. The train emerged into a vast green valley. Wildflowers covered the hillsides. The old man smiled. People spend their entire lives chasing money. Yet the most valuable thing in the world cannot be bought. He looked around the cabin. Time. If someone offered you $1 million for 1 year of your life, would you accept? Most of them shook their heads. Of course not. Because deep down, you already know your time is more valuable. And yet, many people wasted every day. Hours disappear on meaningless distractions. Days disappear through procrastination. Years disappear through fear. The old man leaned back. The tragedy is not that life is short. The tragedy is that people wait too long before they start living. The train journey neared its end. The mountains slowly open into a breathtaking valley filled with rivers, forests, and sunlight. The old man looked outside one final time. People often ask me the secret to a happy life. He smiled. The answer is simple. Be where your feet are. When you're with family, be with family. When you're working, work. When you're resting, rest. When you're watching a sunset, watch the sunset. Don't let your mind live in yesterday. Don't let your heart live in tomorrow. Live today. The young travelers sat quietly. For the first time since boarding the train, nobody was looking at a screen. Everyone was looking outside, watching the mountains, watching the river, watching the moment. The train continued forward. The river flowed beside it. The mountains stood silently in the distance, and the old man's final words echoed through the cabin. Remember this. If today passes, you may never get it back. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday is already gone. But this moment is yours. So live it, appreciate it, and never postpone your life waiting for a tomorrow that may never come. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Life Reimagined for more stories that inspire, transform, and remind you to truly live.